Good evening. Thank you for joining me once again for another wonderful Sports Den. I'm Ryan Eastman, flying solo tonight once more. I'm about to start calling this the Roost with how often I'm up here alone. I'm here at the Roots Garden, home of the Plymouth Taproots, as they face off against the San Jose Thrust. Matchup before All-Star Week that'll help set the tone for the playoff push. After All-Star Week, Plymouth find themselves in good position. San Jose, more the middle of the pack of the West, looking to stand out. As the players head to the court, let's jump on down. Tip-off is going to go the way of Plymouth. Cruz with the ball. Calling for a screen. Steps in and gets the first basket to fall for the Taproots here. Adam Tavella will be the one to bring it up the other end for the Thrust. Longtime vet. Backing down, up, and but the finger roll is good. Morone will be the one to bring it up for Plymouth. Quick shot from Cruz is good. Found himself open off the pass. And an easy basket there. Down to Adam. Back to Joseph Na from the perimeter is good. The first three of the night will go for San Jose. Coming in from the Dragon. See if San Jose can get a stop here on defense now. Plymouth has been perfect thus far. From the free throw line, leaning in is good. Torrey with the basket there. Adam now with the ball. Driving to the basket. Turnaround jumper, no good. Clean up by Adam. Back out to the perimeter, Joseph. Vela wants the ball again, though. He's going to take it to the basket. Ooh, double team, losing it. Feckel going to be the one to strip it and come up with it. Cruz going to bring it up the court for Plymouth the other way. Hot pause for the bat already here tonight. Down the Tejon. Good matchup against Joseph Na. Able to not... Oh, was able to get it up, but not able to convert it. The Badger having a definitely height advantage over the Eastern Dragon. And, oh, blocking the ball out of bounds was Tejon. Going to send the ball actually in possession for San Jose. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Still plenty of time to drop a play. We're going to inbound to Tavella. Over to Lady Black from beyond the arc is good for San Jose. Another quick three from them. Cruz calling for the screen. Pass to Tejon off the screen. Good give and go. One-on-one. Uses his big body to dunk it down. The Amazon Milk Frog, Adam, going to struggle a bit there against the much bigger bodied Tejon. Might need to see Morwa come in at some point and try and match up and shut down that big body. But nah, going to be left open on the perimeter. Can't get it to fall, though. Plymouth defense trying to be active with the double teams, but leaving open the Dragon. Can't do that. Beckel going to get left open, and the quick play from beyond the arc is good. San Jose looking to answer back. Double screen. Adam off of it. Not able to get the basket. Defense collapsing. That was Tejon coming in to shut down the Frog, even though was a good play design nonetheless. Gonna call for the screen. Tejon, quick shot off of it from the free throw line. No good. Tempo is very high for both teams here tonight. ISO attacking the basket, laying it up and in with the finger roll. Getting it done from beyond the arc and inside the paint here tonight. No good on the three there. Oh, ball almost Adam paused a little buttery there. Almost lost the ball out of bounds, but San Jose manages to corral it before it touches the paint. Would have been an unfortunate loss of possession after that good defensive effort. Adam on the other end. Spin move. Reverse dunk from the Frog comes through. Taking a lead back for San Jose here. 12 points to 11. Belmayer calling for the screen. Down all the way on the perimeter. Definitely wants to start crashing the board. Trying to get a little closer to the paint. Natalie to Tori. Tori from beyond the arc is no good from the Fox. Oh! Lady Black missed Tejon, and Tejon intercepted the Badger. Somehow getting missed coming from behind. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure the floor must shake within a bit of a radius of every footpaw. He steps down, but Lady Black mistakes him and is intercepted. She's going to try and hit a quick three. Was open, but could not get it to fall. And on the other end, Tori would have liked to have seen a little bit more of a play drawn up. Wasn't as open to try and pull up there so early in the shot clock. I know the defense was scrambling to get back, but there was someone still there in his face. And Adam now. Crossover to the screen. Back to Adam. Good heads-up play there. Tavella, good ball handling to get open off that screen. And then the heads-up to know that Adam was going to be left open when he drove the basket to get that point. And Cruz off the screen himself. Oh, that ball went the entire circumference of the rim before falling out. Bit of a robbery there coming against the painted bat. Oh, Tavella spin move. Defender gets behind him. Oh, Adam stepping up here tonight, the veteran. Been a lot of questions of Adam, his long-term, if he's going to be able to stick around on, through the last 2 years of his contract in the starting lineup. Plymouth ties at 16 with 14 and 14 million left. You know, you're definitely expecting the kind of performance you're seeing tonight. Oh, and as I say that, turnover there. Substitutions on both sides. But Adam showing up early here tonight. Got to see if he can keep it through the rest of the game. Screen for Cruz. ISO gets to the basket. Off the iron is good. Maybe missed that long three, but was able to step inside and get a quick basket on his next possession of the ball. Adam, I like that stutter step there. Tried to lull the defense into a sense of, I don't want to say security. You know, they weren't expecting him to kick it up a gear and drive the basket. Couldn't get it to fall, though, in the end on that possession. Plymouth a chance to take a little bit of a lead. Belmare. Nothing down low. Lady Black going to be the one to bring it up the court. Over to Hosington. The Skunk attacking. The rookie not able to get the basket to fall, though. Lady Black against Tori here. Feckle. Feckle's driving. Goes back to Belmare, who gets open and dunks it down. The rest are going to go ahead and call timeout as well. 4 minutes and some change left to go in this first quarter, and Plymouth up by 4. Black going to be in the wall, bring up the court. Still in the game. Some starters still out there for both teams, I believe. Off the double screen, pulls up and is good from just inside the three-point line. Calls to the screen. Back to Tejon. Tejon off the iron, no good. Thrust a chance to tie it back up. Tavella wants the ball. Spin move around the defense. Oh, they're going to have to start collapsing on Tavella when he drives like that. They can't leave it one-on-one. Too much experience from the Linseng. Able to just bend around the defense, and Feckle wide open is good. Tavella wants to take point once again. I see the player I mentioned, Moroff Faso, back in against Tejon now. Definitely a big body to match a big body's needed. Tavella off the screen, and the give and go is good from beyond the arc. Adam stretching his range a bit there. He can't hit the three, but it's not his go-to shot. Good drawn up play. Oh, pump fake from Tori, not able to convert though. I mean, Lady Black comes in with some surprising blocks, so you can't ever doubt her. So the pump fake is sometimes necessary. She misses her shot. Second chance, no good. Tie game here. Plymouth. Down low to Tejon, double teamed. Immediately leaves Feckle wide open. She just hit this three a second ago and can't convert from the same spot. Just a few possessions later. Tavella likes this matchup he's getting right now. Ooh, pulls up though, doesn't feel it. Shot clock becoming a problem though. Gonna have to get the rookie open. Through seconds. From beyond the arc, the rookie hits it. Chubal with a big three as the shot clock was against him. Rendall over from Montana, dishing it down low to Tejon. Tejon not able to convert, a little too strong off the glass. Lady Black passing around, giving it to Tavella. Back to Lady Black. She takes a shot from the top of the arc. Too much, though. Tori in transition hits the three, answering back, tying it up. Big three there in transition on the fast break. Again, both teams have had no hesitation on taking the shot. And speaking of Tavella, going up quick. Had a bit of a look there, tried to lean into it, couldn't get the fall though, and the second chance opportunity slipped between the paws of Faso. Yardvark not able to pull it down. Rendall from the perimeter. It is a three-point contest here tonight. Stars might be starting to feel it now. Been on the floor the full 12 minutes. Bella back. Double teaming. Oh, high pass, but Adam pulls it in. Calling for the screen. Gets open. The look he needed. Can't convert it. Oh, Lady Black tried to crash it to dunk it down, but doesn't convert. Back the other way. Quick. Tori. Fast break. Hits another three. Feckle sees the open Fox, and he hits it from the right sideline. Up by 6, Plymouth now. Lady Black, final shot of the quarter looks like as she is able to convert the three off the screen. Will Tori go for a full court heave? He does. I don't think it was in time. Ooh, that was close though. But Plymouth ends the first quarter only up by 3 here. A very close game for both teams getting it done from beyond the arc. Fast breaks being a main factor here, I feel. Especially for Plymouth, those threes in transition. I mean, you look at the team, and they definitely have a lot of three-point shooting capability. Not to say that San Jose does not have one or two as well they can answer back. And oh, the alley-oop! I mean, that's one way to use your break from the quarter. Drop an alley-oop on the first play. Tori down low, answering back, and he's been on the floor. Hasn't had a chance to rest, but with 13 points, he is the main contributor thus far for the Taproots. Neto over to Vastenhout. Vastenhout gets into the paint, goes up, no good. Adam, second chance, back to Vastenhout. Can convert his second attempt, though. San Jose has to clamp down on this three-point perimeter. They cannot keep letting the Taproots hit these threes. Oh, they got away with one there. Torrey was wide open off that play design. And he has a hot paw right now, so they can't rely on him missing those shots every time he's left that wide open. Good screen. Gets Adam open in the post. And foul. First shooting foul of the game. It's going to go against Rendall.
First team. Shooting for the away team. Number 13.
See some substitutions. Fast and Hoot out. Nah back in. Trevor Cruz going to take over point. Give Torrey a chance to catch his breath. He's been out the entire game thus far. Rendall coming on over from Montana. A big three-point threat. Again, added to the perimeter shooting of this Taproots team. Oh, ball down low in the post. Tipped. Store corrals it. Tips it up. Trying to go for the offensive board. Oh, no one's able to get it, though. He tried everything to save it. Rustlin pulls back. Resets. Let's develop a play here. Oh, knocked down to the defender off the screen. No foul called. Open look from Shabal because of that open the defender being knocked to the ground, tripping a bit over the screen. Cruz gonna take point for Plymouth. Back to Poitier. To Weiser. Chicken gives a screen down low in the post. Step back, no good. Osington. Down to Nah in the post. Can't convert. Taproots back the other way, up, finding themselves down by 4 here. Gets a bit of a drive to the basket going, but can't convert as it rolls out. Missed opportunities there, and fast break on the other end is Dillon not able to hit. Trying to pick up the pace is not working for the thrust at the moment. Door takes it back all the way. Wants to reset. Wants to drop a play. Cruz. Back to Store and dunks it down. Big dunk from the Beaver there. Adam. Double teamed. Leaves Dillon wide open from beyond the arc, but that's a bit out of his range for the Chameleon. Cruz. Smothered by defense, finds a step around it and attacks the paint. Ties it up, 38 apiece. One of the risk of playing a little too tight there is if the player has a faster first step, they can get by you. And the alley-oop, no good. Second chance, possible. Third chance, Adam might take 3 tries, but he gets it to fall. It was a tough alley-oop the first time, but good effort down low in the post. Cruz, pumps it up. Tried to bait the defender to jump and would have left him wide open had he. Can't shut it down. Taproots answer back. Over down the post. He answers. He gives up a basket on defense. He's going to answer back with a basket on offense to take the lead back here. 7 and some change left to go, and it's still anyone's game as both teams heading to the 50-point mark at a blistering pace. As a shooting foul called on Adam, I'm not so sure. I don't feel like that should be a shooting call, but they're going to call it as such. I feel like that was more of a reach in. Good on the first from Cruz. And good on the second. To Adam. Finds himself on the perimeter. Black back in the game. Oh, she gets around Cruz. The speedy Corgi's tough to keep up with when she gets a lane to the basket. Cruz definitely has the height advantage, but if he gets beat, she can easily make her way to the basket. And it's going to be a foul on Poitier on the shot attempt.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Sending the skunk to the line for 2.
Number 9, taking 2 shots.
Good on both of them. I'm saving the cursing of any free throw shooters, hopefully. Cruz pass to Tejon back in and able to convert. The big Badger. Very tough to shut him down. Having to step in to fill the big shoes of Jake Turner as Jake is now on Baltimore.
Home team foul. Number 3.
Torrey gonna get called that time against Lady Black.
Shooting for the away team.
Short Corky will head to the line for 2.
2 shots.
I can say that she's short because she is shorter than me and I am short. Good on the first. I really hope she didn't hear that. I'm a little afraid of her. No good on the second, though. And, oh, God, I better get going. As Beckel off the bench hits an immediate 3. Hopefully, Lady Black will forgive me for cursing her somehow. They started talking about her during her free throw attempt. Clearly is what made that miss happen. She is a very good free throw shooter. I think above 93% typically. They're going to go ahead and call timeout here. Halfway through the second quarter, Plymouth finds themselves back up by 2. Definitely on track to break 50 here. Probably even 60 at the pace we're heading. Especially if the three-point shooting continues to rattle off for both teams as it has thus far. Davella back on the floor. Oh, great play. You can see there, he was baiting the defense in. Tejon had to pick a target. Could he guard Davella or did he guard the basket? Because he could see Adam in the corner of his eye looking to drive. And he just could not. As soon as he stepped in to start guarding Davella with the pump, when he went for the pump fake, that's when Adam was open enough to receive the pass and get an easy basket there. Big block from behind from Tejon. Oh, he's making up for that last easy basket by sending this ball into the crowd. It will stay with thrust, though. Davella wants to do it himself. He finds a lane into the paint. Elevates, pushes it back to San Jose's favor. Traveled a long way here to Plymouth. They don't want to leave empty-handed. Pull-up jumper, no good from beyond the arc there. Torrey trying to keep his hot streak going from the first quarter. 13 points thus far, but missed there. Adam off the screen. Oh, he's eating it up from mid-range here tonight. 13 points. 6 of which came from mid-range. Tejon back to Cruz. Cruz a little bit of a push-off there. Tejon battling for the rebound. Can't get it to fall in his paws. He's going to go San Jose. And Adam, he is feeling it. He pulls up from in transition from mid-range. Can't convert, though. I do wish he had taken a little bit more time there. The defense was a little too on him. Cruz, a little bit open. Ooh, stutter step. Decides to pass it back out. Resets. Torrey finds a lane there. Gets by Black and able to finger roll it in. Adam. Double team. That gets Nah open. Joseph from beyond the arc. No good, though. That's the benefit of Tavella at least being such a threat from mid-range. It's going to open those three-point opportunities, but you have to hit them. Double screen. Cruz. Back to Bellemare. Bellemare, the defense is there in a flash and can't get the basket to fall. Resetting to the perimeter. Beckel down low to Tejon. Tejon can't get the fall. Battle for the rebound. Second chance. Dunks it down this time to make sure he converts it. $51 apiece here with 3 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Adam. Layup. No good there. Forcing it a little too much here, Adam. Corey. Good pass to Feckle down in the lane. Timeout immediate for the thrust. They are not hesitating to call these timeouts here. Plymouth hasn't called one, but Taproots find themselves down or up by 2 here. So they really haven't had much concern requiring something to talk about. They were down at one point by a little bit, but they quickly turned it back. Second chance. Oh, no, not able to pull it down. Burning down the clock. Not sure why. Tejon gonna give it to Torrey for a 3. And oh, good. Shot clock doesn't matter. Okay, he didn't burn as much clock. Lady Black gets a step around the defense and drives the basket. Able to get it off the glass is good. Lady Black calling for a screen now against Tejon. Tough matchup. Double clutches and pulls a tech. Oh. The size mismatch. You have to be so creative to get the basket to fall there. Oh. But Torrey answering back with a quick play himself in the post. Alley-oop attempt out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover. Missed timing there completely from San Jose. And oh, you see they're upset about that. Quarter winding down. Tejon, ooh, gonna get fouled by Nah reaching in there. 14 seconds on the shot clock. San Jose unlikely to break 60, but Plymouth has. Torrey, ooh, off the inbound, attacks the basket, leaving no question that they want Plymouth to have the final shot of this quarter. This half, in fact. Adam. Last shot. Oh, no good. Ooh, Tejon. Great heads-up play to tip it back off the miss. A 9-point lead for Plymouth here. That was a great heads-up play from the Badger and San Jose, I think, expected the clock to run out. They were not ready to box out. Highly offensive showing here tonight for both teams. Plymouth. $64-55. I mean, they're on pace definitely to easily break 100, maybe even in this next quarter. Quick look at the stats. Boy, absolutely coming alike. 24 points for the Taproots, 10 of 16 shooting. I mean, gosh, on pace for a 40 bomb here easily, and a double-double as well if he can keep up the assist total. 2 big blocks from Tejon as well on defense. Bench not necessarily being a huge factor for the Taproots. They haven't had a lot of time, as you see there. Only a couple of them getting on the floor thus far. 4 of them tonight. Hopefully see a little bit more of them as the game goes on. Give their starters a chance to catch their breath, but it's been such a close game. On over to San Jose. It's been a little bit more split. Who's scoring? Adam, Lady Black, and Adam being the main 3. But the defensive stops aren't there. No steals, no blocks. You know, I think there was 1 steal on the other end, for 1 or 2 steals coming for the Taproots. Definitely need to see more turnovers being generated by the thrust. Maybe even someone stepping up. Shabal off the bench, being the main scorer again. Not a lot of scoring being contributed, even though they have a few more players that have had minutes, so there should be theoretically a bit more rested here, even though, yes, they did travel all the way from the West Coast. They definitely didn't come into this game jet lagged, but they need to pick it up. Hopefully they had some coffee during the break. Get a little pep in their step as Lady Black will be the one to take the inbound for the thrust to start the second half here. Calling for double screen early. 3-pointer! Oh, I liked the idea. I really do. Getting her open off the double screen. Plenty of room. Had even more time to set up for that 3, I feel like. I don't want to say she rushed it, but I think she could have established herself a little bit more. Double team immediately for Tejon, but that leaves Tori wide open. You can't leave Tori open with how hot he has been. Don't double team Tejon. Leave your defender on Tori. You can't let him hit those 3s. Damien, been quiet here tonight. Ball ends up back with Lady Black. Double teamed. Despite the double team, gets the ball up. She is slippery as can be. Corky's able to get the basket to fall. Cruz for 3. No good there. Ooh. Trying to go for an off-the-glass shot. No good there. Fast play to Belmare, but defense is ready. Thrust doing a bit better on that transition defense. Cruz calling for the screen. Wants to go for 3. He misses last one and misses this one too. I really wanted to say he hit it there, but got a little ahead of myself. Lady Black step back is good from inside the paint. Quiets the crowd a little bit. Still an 8-point game here for the thrust. Tori trying to hit something there, can't convert. Lady Black calls for the screen. Down to Na, got by the defender. Finger roll is good. No good from beyond the arc. A bit cold for Plymouth to start this second half from beyond the arc. Oh, reach-in called on Tejon. His first, though. No foul trouble for anyone, really, on either team. We haven't had a lot of fouls called here tonight on contact. Lady Black going to take the inbound. Adam wants to lead the play. Myers from beyond the arc. Oh, he was open, but again, not really his range there. And I would have liked to see something a little bit more. And Torrey, transition hits the three. 11, 13, and 6 now, the points he scored through the 3 quarters. And it's very early in this third. Lady Black fouled. Tejon his second. Still no real concern, given it's only 2 fouls and we're in the third quarter here. Arguably, he can get up to 4 before I start to get concerned. Good on the first. And good on the second. Another quick 3. Okay, they need to do something to stop him. Different defender, something has to change. He is just coming out the court and taking 3s at will here. Like, if you have to put Meyer on him, let the long-armed Ferret get a paw in his face and try and impact that shot as Lady Black gets her 21st point, trying to keep pace with Torrey. And first timeout for Taproots. Thanks to those 3s, the Thrusts find themselves still down by 8. If they could stop Torrey, they might have a chance to pull it back here. But it is near impossible if they're going to keep giving up 3s on possession after possession like that. Definitely is one thing that makes Plymouth absolutely a nightmare to defend, because if it ain't Torrey, it's Cruz, and Torrey, oh, he's going to take every shot he gets a half-decent look at, I feel, here tonight with how he's shooting. Adam with the ball. Nah, from beyond the arc. Gets it to fall. Back within 5 here after that 3. Feckle gonna take point. Screen to get Cruz open. Back to Feckle. Calling for another screen from Tejon. Tejon likes his matchup. Gets a second chance after the miss. Gotta box out. Gotta pull down those defensive boards if you're the Thrust here. You are playing from behind. And you can't give up second chance opportunities. Lady Black calling for the screen. It's open. And converts. It is good from beyond the arc. Cruz. Screen leads to a drive to the basket. Hands off to the Badger, though. Tejon gonna finger rolled in. No big body can get in his way. Nah. Off the handoff from Lady Black. Ends up in Adams' paws. Shot clock starting to become a problem. Tavella's going to have the last hand in the shot. Can't convert, though, as the clock was winding down on him. Cruz. Inside the 15-foot range is good. Half his points coming from that mid-range here tonight. Surprised how quiet the crowd's gotten despite the lead the Taproots have built. But the defense chants are going. Lady Black, she's been the hot paw for the Thrust. Dishing it back out to the perimeter. Screen for Adam to get open is good. Lady Black has to keep a close eye on Tori. He will pull up for a three. And Cruz can't get his basket to fall off the drive. Myers on the perimeter, down to Adam. Defense starts to pull in. There's a double team bit going on. Leaves Black open, but Adam pushes through the defense to score himself. Still a close game. The Thrust are not dead yet. And if Tori can get shut down here, we might see the momentum finally swing fully back into the Thrust favor. Delmer to Feckle. Feckle back to Tori. Tori off the screen. Defense was ready for it, though. They stop him. Defense read the screenplay and had a defender ready to guard the Fox. Now the Thrust. A basket here puts him within one possession. Oh, Black. That's a tough three. No good. Tappert's coming up the other end. Tori. Back to Belmer. Back to Tori from beyond the arc. No good again. Second opportunity for the Thrust. Good play design could get them back within one possession. Oh, that was a bullet pass to Tavella in the post, and he had to extend to pull that down like a wide receiver. Can't get it to fall, though, on the shot attempt. Defense was... It took so long for him to gather the ball. The defense was able to send a second fur over to help. Double screen, no good from beyond the arc again. 3 back-to-back misses from beyond the arc for the Taproot. And Adam in transition. Dished by Lady Black, able to convert there. Cruz ends up in Tori's paws. Can't convert off the run around the basket screen to get him open. And the Thrust find themselves here an opportunity to tie it or take a lead with a 3. And Adam pump fakes to Adam to get the dunk. Tie game. Once again, 13 ties thus far here tonight. It looked like Plymouth was going to pull away, and they have absolutely allowed the Thrust back in. And finally, Tori, after struggling a bit there, hits his 3, or hits his shot from inside. 35 points. Making up the bulk of the scoring for the Taproots. And you can see when he got cold, the rest of the team wasn't necessarily able to keep the lead that they had built. Fast break, Feckle. Up off the glass is good. The finger roll in transition. And Thrust calling a timeout there. No surprise, a long time since the last dead ball. Definitely starting to feel a bit of fatigue there. Can't allow themselves to find themselves down again by big. It's already 83 points for the Taproots. They are on track. They could break 90 here in this quarter. Field goal percentage for both teams has been 50 plus. And I mentioned earlier the bench, I was a little bit questioning, especially for the Thrust side, because it was really only Chabal able to hit much going. They leave Tavella in, the vet, to try and lead this bench. Neto calling for the screen, steps for the 3. No good though. 2 and a little over 2 to go here. Is Weiser in transition for 3, no good. Storr, second chance. Fouled on the way up, has an opportunity to make it a 3-point play. Might have missed the 3, but a chance to still come away with one.
First team foul. At the line for 1, number 68.
Thrust to Adam. Double teamed. Oh, ooh, at least players open on the perimeter. There are not a lot of 3 shooters in for thrust right now, so they're banking on that. Ooh, pass intercepted down to the post. Fast break. Rendall elevates and dunks it down. Great play from Mads there. Fast break. As soon as the ball was tipped, he was moving. Quick turnaround for the Taproots. A 9-point lead after the timeout. Adam, one-on-one, down the post. Double team comes over. He gets it up, though, and over. Into the basket. That's going to be the one with the ball on the perimeter. To Torrey. Torrey is good. As you see there, Taproots have been draining it from beyond the arc, especially compared to the thrust. And I think Torrey's on track to break maybe 50 here tonight if he keeps it up. Adam going to push the paint and get his 19th point converted. Torrey going to have the ball, calling for the screen. Pulls up. He's feeling it. Can't convert, though. Quick play to Neto. Second 3 attempt from him. No good either. Shot clock 10, 4-second difference. 7-second difference. I'll get there eventually with my math. Is Torrey. Quick pull up. No good. Shot clock turned off. Thrust have a chance to end the quarter with a basket. Or at least a shot tipped, I should say. And we know it's going to be Adam. We know it's going to be Adam to attack. Leans in, and the Linsing's able to get to fall. And it's going to leave too much time on the clock, though. Plymouth, they're going to get to half court at least. Torrey from half court. Oh, Torrey! Too much time left on the clock as Torrey pulls up for the half court. Wasn't even a heave as he absolutely set up for that shot. Talk about range. Oh my, that is deflating for the Taproots. They thought they were ending it on a high note with that basket from Tavella, but just too much time left. 12 minutes left to go, and San Jose Thrust find themselves down by 9 here. And they have a thorn in their side, and it is a Fox named Torrey Marone as he attacks the basket again. This time inside the paint, and the Plymouth Taproots have been carried by their point guard here tonight. And I can't blame them for letting him just have the ball with how he is shooting. The defense has had no real answer for him. He's had a couple cold spells. Sure, he missed maybe 3 threes in a row, but then he'll go on an equal streak of makes. Lady Black, no time, forced to pass it to the Skunk, can't convert it though. Poitier down to Rendall to Cruz, and oh, it's going to be off out of bounds. Or Paul was on the line when he touched it. Subs coming in for both, it looks like. Cruz off the inbound is good. Quickly, we find ourselves a 13-point deficit for the Thrust, and the game might be out of hand soon if they do not find something. Oh, Torrey tipping it, battling for the ball. He dives. Oh, Lady Black's going to come with a great hustle there. Almost losing it, and Lady Black's going to find a step in. Backs up and hits the bucket. Said the Thrust have to start clamping down on defense, or else this game's going to get out of reach. Plenty of time left to go still, but with not boxing out, White Latch is able to get in and lay it up and in. They may have forced a miss, but they couldn't convert the defensive rebound, and Dylan trying to hit a 3. He was left wide open. They know that's not necessarily his shot. Cruz blocked. Oh no, foul called. In fact, I was about to say great defensive stop there, and oh, you see, oh, don't argue too much. You don't want to draw a technical here. Down by 13. You want to give extra free throws if Needin Cruz is going to hit his first. Good on the second as well. 102 to 87. Nah. On the perimeter. Asu finds Black open. Always amazing how she can get open down low in the post. I haven't seen plays like that from a shorty. I mean, I want to go back to Lance Wildfire. And obviously, Aurora Hopkins does it as well, but she likes to definitely get it going from beyond the arc. And, oh! Cruz hitting a three. Plymouth putting up a bit of a shooting clinic here. A pre-warm-up to the All-Star week in a month. And a missed shot there, down by 16 here. Plymouth doesn't have to take the foot off the gas. They just have to play smart ball, and another foul will send Whitelatch to the line for two. Oh, no good on the first. Good on the second, though. Paso. Back to Gakar. Gakar for three. Oh, Dwight stretching it there. Sorry, DeWitt. Not Dwight. Whew, I'm dropping letters now. I've been blown away by the threes. And DeWitt hitting one is not on my bingo card tonight, but he does. Oh, down to the paint. Dunk there for Plymouth. Still a 16-point game. They're not getting the defensive sides. That's the problem. Lady Black for me on the arc. No good there for three. Rindal on the perimeter over to Cruz. Cruz pump fakes. Poitier pulls up inside the line though, and Rindal gonna come away with the board and the second chance bucket. Again, defense just not able to clamp down from the thrust here, giving up too many second chance opportunities. Screen. Lady Black steps up after the screen, can't convert though. Taproot's a chance to push it to 20 here with the basket. Rindal for three, does not convert. Battle for the board goes San Jose thrust way. Thankfully, after a few miscues on the defensive rebounds, they get it. And Gakar, fast break the other way, dunks it down. Feckle with the ball, back to Cruz. Watch out for Feckle. Too much though, gets her own miss, back up. Poitier can't convert. Black, left sideline. No good though from beyond the arc. Those are two big threes that could have got them back in the game, missed. And Cruz, oh, he wants to put this out of reach. He puts it up for three. Back to 19 here. I believe that's the biggest lead actually tonight for either team. And oh, ball almost lost there. If this gets above 20 and we're below 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and call it on my end. That's a tough margin to come back from. 19's not easy. And oh, ball tipped. Great defensive play. Make me eat my words. Chabal tipping the ball and then immediately collecting it for a quick basket. And yeah, there we go. Taproot's going to call timeout. They know the game right now is heavily in their favor, and they are the ones that can lose it here with silly mistakes and getting too tight. They don't have to keep the pedal to the metal per se, but they do not need to go passive on their offense. They need to still have some aggression. They can't just resolve themselves to stand around and let the shot clock wind down. And oh, Cruz fouled on the 3 by Tavella. And oh, that's a little interesting to get called. We're going to see Trevor head to the line for 3 free throws. A chance to put it to 20 here. Good on the second. And good on all 3. Nearly automatic from the free throw line. Biggest lead tonight. A game that we saw tied and switched multiple times might finally have found where it's going. Oh! San Jose gonna dunk it down there. Dish by Adam into the post for the dunk. Torrey has done plenty for the team tonight. He doesn't have to do much more. Cruz for 3. Gets it to fall. Neto with that big dunk on the last possession. Let's see if he can answer back with something else. Any momentum that seems to go the thrust way is immediately countered, and it's going to be Myers. Difficult fadeaway. And that time is coming up. I said 20 points with 5 minutes to go. I'm going to call it. I am going to go ahead and call it here. In my opinion, the game is nearly out of reach. Of course, I'm saying that in hopes that San Jose can prove me wrong. But, oh, the threes keep raining. It's not even hurricane season yet, but I'm getting absolutely pelted by the rain from beyond the arc here. .24 lead for Plymouth. Tavella gonna try and hit a 3. Try and get something going and can't. Cruz. Over to Torrey. Torrey for 3. No good. Ooh, a little bit of lackadaisical defense there from the Taproots as they leave the ball a little open. That's the thing. The free throws have not, or the field goals have not been that wildly different. It's been the threes, and oh my goodness, open a chance. Absolutely would have been heartbreaking to give up an open 3 like that. Double team. Defense is trying to give help, and Adam gonna, ooh, too much. Can't convert. Torrey. Torrey, what are you doing? I know you hit that half-court shot, but what was that? I talk about silly mistakes, but just pulling up like that. Oh! Myers! First basket, it's a tomahawk dunk alley-oop. I mean, yes, it's a 20-point game still. Yes, it should be gone, but that last possession from Plymouth was a little bit silly, and it allowed the Thrust to have a little bit of momentum. A little bit something go their way finally. Alley-oop! Oh! Torrey wants to answer back with one of his own. 45 points, 5 away from hitting a 50 tonight. And timeout with under 3 minutes left to go. We might see the starters get sat from the Taproots. They might stay out, I'm not sure. It's always a gamble to leave your starters in with a big lead like this because you don't want to give up an injury. You almost have to start thinking about your next games when you have a big lead like this. But might wait till the 2-minute mark before making that final call. 3 minutes is a lot to recover this big of a lead, but technically, if all the marbles somehow land the right way, could happen. It's going to be a quick basket from Tavella. But honestly, so many possessions, Taproots can just burn out the clock. But no, Cruz wants to hit from inside the paint. Like I said, at this point, Plymouth can just burn out the clock every single time. They really don't have to keep up any kind of pace here with 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And a reach-in foul called there against Tavella. We're going to see some subs, and that, yeah, I have a feeling it's both teams going to go ahead and sub in their bench. Zero shock there. No one wants to see their star go down with an injury because they were playing in garbage time. And since both teams have pretty much conceded, you know, this is the sixth inning in baseball when you're up by 20, and you know you've put the poor outfielder in to be the pitcher. You know, just let everyone kind of finish. The fans are gonna stick around at least to watch the end of the game. Some of them might get a little heads up start to their car in the parking lot. With San Jose conceding defeat here. And it's not like they played bad necessarily. They just didn't generate any kind of turnovers. Okay, as I say that, they finally get one going. The turnovers were very rare for them, especially I think they put up 0 in that first half. Also, off the dish from the Skunk, able to get that little play going there for an easy basket. Toying with the defense with their heights. But tonight, Plymouth was just outlandish. I mean, 45, I think, was the final for Torrey. Absolutely insane as Poitier hits a three. Wants to add his name to the scoreboard for threes here tonight because there's been a lot of them. Now, both teams were excited to see how they go. Plymouth definitely expected to make the playoffs. San Jose Thrust, I would hope they would make it. You know, they seem to have a good enough team that they should at least make the 8th seed. I think we could see them as high as 5. But you never know. Injuries can sneak in. There's still plenty of basketball left to play in this 2024-2025 FBA season. Plymouth gonna score off Mads Rindall's a basket there, and it's gonna be 12 seconds left. San Jose Thrust down by 23. Let's see if they're gonna go for a 3 and try and pull it back within 3, or just a basket anywhere. Not even. They don't even want to risk impacting their stat sheet, as the Taproots walk away with a clean victory, no doubt. I mean, yes, it took to the 4th quarter to really pull away there. And as I said, Cruz and Torrey put up 75 of their team's points. I mean, that the two of them combined lifted Plymouth. They were all they needed. Tejon with a double-double, Feckle with a double-double. Belmare really wasn't needed. She only put up 3 shot attempts all night. Great field goal percentage for both. I mean, obviously, 22 threes from Torrey. You could argue maybe was pushing it a little too much, but he was definitely hot at different times. And those threes were painful for Thrust to have to deal with. Especially that half court to end the first half. The buzzer beater. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a highlight for a while. Don't see those as often. Let alone buzzer beater game winners, but we haven't had one of those in a while in SportsDen. I'm looking for. Maybe we'll see one in the playoffs this year. Jumping on over to the Thrust. Black 28, Tavella 23. Again, the field goal percentage was just not bad. It wasn't bad. It just, they didn't hit enough threes. It kind of in the end, the free throw trips weren't there as well. And Adam with 6 offensive rebounds, you know, a great offensive effort, 19 rebounds total for the Frog. And their bench, but outside the Skunk, was just very quiet here tonight. 1 of 4 from Dylan. Yes, they were open threes. 0 of 2 from Neto. Again, open threes, but not really his range. It was a great game from both teams. The first 3 quarters especially. Obviously, would like to see in the 4th quarter been a little bit closer, but there's... it happens. A team gets hot. They run away with it. You can definitely feel it was the Taproots game to lose at multiple points during the game. Especially once they found themselves up by 9 to let the thrust back in it. They had to close it out in that third quarter to pull it back, but that fourth quarter just too much. Absolutely too much for the thrust to be able to take a game on the road. It's unfortunate. They came a long way. However, still plenty of season left to go. Great showing tonight from Torrey. Might be a career high in terms of points. I have to check the stats later. I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in. I've been Ryan Eastman. You've been great. I hope I see you in the next SportsDen. Have a good night.